fast, doesn't it? Well, how many of the hunters here, I know this is a bit of a curveball, know each other and have met before? Wonderful! I'm so happy to hear that. Well, whether you guys are friends, acquaintances, or strangers, you guys all have one thing in common, and that's a love for Torchlight. Am I right?
Yeah! Woo!
Alright, well, to continue to get you guys amped up and to test your guys' knowledge of Torchlight, let's do a special quick quiz. I'm going to invite our lovely cosplayers of Erica and Blasphemous and have them come on stage really quick. Alright. And as you see here, we have some wonderful prizes, which means I make room for our beautiful heroes here. First one to raise their hand and get the answer correct will win one of these lovely prizes. Sound good? Yes, it sounds good. Thank you. All right, well, my very first question for you is, with the new season just around the corner, the very first thing that most brand new players do is create a new character. After you create your character, what is the name of the very first NPC you interact with?
Oh, I know this.
Aria, that is correct. We have a prize for you right here.
Aria.
Come collect that. Congratulations, it is Aria.
Let's go, Travic.
Woo! Alright, now this one should be a total freebie for you guys. What is the exact name of the upcoming season? Afterlight is correct. Perfect. Congratulations.
Let's go, Ravy.
Alright. And with the brand new Season 13 Afterlight, we have a very fresh face joining the roster. What is the name of the new hero debuting this season? Yes.
Selena Desert League.
That is correct.
Woo! Let's go, No Name.
Alright, this is your last chance to win one of these lovely prizes. Your fourth and final question. Alright, now this is the most important one because you need to mark your calendars. What is the official launch date and time for the new season of Torchlight Infinite? Yes?
The 16th at 7 p.m. PST.
That is correct. Congratulations.
Let's go.
Alright. Well, I guess you guys did prove that you know Torchlight rather well. And you guys do have a bit of energy, so I commend you there. Now, let's keep that energy going because it's time for our very first lucky draw. Please listen carefully, though. I will have one of our cosplayers picking the winning number that I will read it aloud, and then you guys have to check your wristband to see if the number matches. Sound good? All right. Can somebody please bring us that lovely little lucky box? Ooh, Thank you. I'm going to make this easy for the cosplayers and myself by putting this down right here. Can I get a drum roll, please, for our very first call?
Woo!
All right. Ooh. This is wants to be chosen, right? Okay, that's between under 10. It is number 3.
Are you kidding me?
Number 3, perfect.
Oh. that is.
I literally traded in number 3 for number 8, by the way, chat.
And now we have one more. You guys ready? Come on, keep the energy going.
What's in the box? Maybe it's number 8.
I hope not. I already have it. What is it? It's a gold note. Oh. I have to give it away.
Anticipation is killing me. Who's going to be? Who's it going to be? This one feels like a high number. But I have really bad luck, so don't trust me. Number 11.
Woo!
It's perfect. All right, cosplayers, thank you so much for all of your help with the quiz and with the raffle here. You guys are more than welcome to go ahead and take a break off the stage. One more round of applause for our cosplayers.
Woo!
Thank you very much. All right. Now, I have a very special guest that I would like to formally introduce to all of you. Many of you should be familiar with him. He has been a part of your Discord, supporting, chatting, and much, much more. Please give a warm welcome to Community Manager, Andre.
Andre! Woo! that dude.
Alright, I trust you have lots of wonderful things to talk to the hunters about, so I'll leave it up to you.
Thank you
I'll
so
chat
much.
soon, hunters.
Thank you.
Alright, thanks so much, James. Thank you so much everyone for coming. It's kind of surreal to actually see everyone in person like this. It's really weird to like have normal conversations with you guys, just not being reading, like a script off the teleprompter. It's also really interesting to like put the faces to so many of you, especially because some of the streamers here were actually faceless up until now. So it's really interesting to see all of you. And first of all, thank you so much for coming. I'm really happy you guys made a trip here. It means a lot to us. So, first, a quick background on this. We have been... I love this. Oh my god. we couldn't get the GIF running on the PowerPoint presentation, but I love this. We have been getting the same questions so many times recently. Like, ever since we did Torchcon channel, people are like, when are you guys actually going to do a Torchcon for other countries? First of all, a little background. The game is growing a lot in the West. So this that we have right now, you can think of it as a small community gathering, as a thank you to our closest players, to our creators, to our streamers. But it's also kind of like testing the waters, see how we can actually manage the logistics of an event like this abroad. And it's looking really good, so I think we can hope to see a lot more going forward. Now, a quick background on the game itself. So I joined the team during Mistville when we were preparing for Clockwork Ballet. And at the time, things were looking very different. So one of the first tasks I got, for example, when I joined the team, was to create and manage a roster of creators, which at the time was tiny. And the full roster was actually smaller than just the people we have in this room right now. So that's how much things have grown since then. The game has obviously been growing a lot in the West, and as much as I can keep our player data counts, I can say that we are making the gap between West and China smaller and smaller by the season, and it's something that I'm very proud to see, something that I'm very thankful for you guys. And we're actually going to have some very interesting server-side data that I could get the...
Is it any better now?
Providers, so maybe you can keep moving it along. Yeah, keep going. Okay, so first of all, I'm sure there is data that you guys can extrapolate from what is public. So for example, I know people on Reddit love discussing the
Andre is a giant.
player numbers, which, as you guys can extrapolate from there, are a pretty decent mirror of the player base, and obviously things have been improving very steadily. Now, that is not to get ahead of ourselves. The game is still experiencing its growing pains, and we get a lot of jokes about it. When we were discussing this actual keynote with our lead producer, he mentioned like how many jokes each new season gets in the China side of things. Like everyone is making a joke like, oh, I hope they mess up the server launch because then we get like free pulls or something like that, which is exactly it's exactly the same kind of thing that happens in the West. So yeah, at the same time that I'm really glad to like see how much we're growing, I have to like make it clear that we're also really humble about where we stand in the whole ARPG scene as a whole. Like, we do look up to some other titles, which we obviously get a lot of inspiration from, and they do mean a lot to us. And now let's actually get to some of the data that you guys asked for the submission.
This is like exactly what I asked for.
Yeah. These are some pretty interesting ones. Okay, this is actually quite simple. Like just for a curiosity's sake, how many people actually get to level 95 by day 2 of the Lunaria launch? And this one is for the China side of things. For curiosity's sake, so we're talking about 34K accounts on day 2.
So 34,000 accounts at 95.
34,000 on day 2, yes. This is a pattern that you're gonna see throughout the entire keynote. I wish it wouldn't be the case. It is kind of embarrassing because we're holding this event in NA. Pretty much for any statistics that we're gonna be presenting, NA is gonna be lagging just a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Don, stand up. Come on,
here we have that workshop. Are we good to go on to the next one?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Is it better?
Yeah, this is the.
Oh wait, but you is second. Okay, I'm happy.
Yeah, so the first T7 kill. NA is way behind.
Essentially the general pattern. So the general pattern for every single metric, as far as gameplay progression goes, is that usually the Chinese server is number one as far as clearing speed goes. Then we have the Asian server of the global client, then Europe, and usually NA. But also NA is like closing the gap season by season.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Sure, Andre.
This was a very demanding one in the Google form, even though it is quite predictable.
I wonder what's going.
Basically, chromatic shuffle for everyone except EU. The top packs. Next one. This I guess you could also see coming, like the trends of top heroes throughout the seasons. So Erica Free, Team Rose. It's pretty much just a variation on that. Most used pack spirits. And
10 million.
This is a very interesting one, in my opinion. The amount of retries before actually getting the first 420 complete. Also, leverage 68 tries. And we're gonna have, we're actually gonna have some more numbers on Supreme Showdown because that's a very requested one. And I think the numbers are actually gonna surprise you a little bit.
First death in 42 minutes is
So
crazy.
this is an interesting one. I'm not sure if the slide itself is very perceptible. So this should be Asia, this should be America, and that's Europe. And basically there's a very linear correlation. So these are basically the seasons going on. And America does have the lowest participation of hardcore, but it's also growing season on season, and that's been the case for every single server. The rise has been much more noticeable in Asia and also in the Chinese server, but it's also something that we've noticed in the anime side of things. Next one, please. And this is one of the more interesting ones, in my opinion, because this is a question we do get a lot. People always ask us, how do you feel about the clearance rate for Supreme Showdown? Is it meeting your expectations? Is it below expectations? So first, just a word on the overall design behind Supreme Showdown and our expectations for it. We did expect for it to be a very difficult challenge, and we kind of planned the rewards to go along with it. But it is a lot higher than people would think. Like, when I'm talking to players, people are like, do even 1% of players clear it? No, much more. We have like over 5% in the Asian server, 4.47% in Europe, so just lagging a slightly bit behind. NA, of course, still lagging behind a little bit, but it's not that bad. It's like 20% of the overall game population, which, to be perfectly honest, is within our expectations for the clearance rate. And the same pattern is usually observed over everything except Europe does come ahead in some of the.
Is that Karina?
That's not funny.
Ooh, new moto.
Yeah, this is a little controversial one. Like, I got a lot of messages about this morning. So people are like, why did he stop being a dwarf? I mean, I guess the way that the team is approaching the game design and the future models or the model designs going forward is that it's not so much about consistency, but it's more about whatever the team thinks looks cool right now. So, yeah, you might be seeing some more inconsistency going forward. But yeah, the overall graphic overhaul has been a huge part of our efforts this year.
Thanks, kid. Thanks.
It's something that's not just applied to the hero models itself. It's something that
Wait, so it's too quiet now?
UI.
Hi, Kithix. Thank
We're
you.
also trying to make great efforts to the overall UX experience as well, because for cultural reasons, the game was originally developed on a very mobile-intensive design logic, because that's just how the overall gaming culture comes in China. So, despite much of the team being huge PoE fans, they did grow up on a different gaming culture than we did. So for cultural and historical reasons, most people there actually didn't have access to PC gaming and consoles growing up because of limitations.
Hi, Ali. Thank
So
you.
their first experience and access to it comes mostly via mobile gaming, which clearly influences a lot of the UI and UX, and it's something that we're like now slowly, especially as the game grows more and more in the West, trying to
I'm streaming off of Twitch.
diverge away from. Now, when we were discussing this whole keynote with our lead producer, Johan, which is actually going to be live later, so if you guys have any questions right now, now's the perfect time to start thinking about it, because it's going to be on a live call with us later. Promise one, yeah, that works, no worries. So one of the first things that we really want to focus on going forward this year is making TLI easier to come back to. And what do we mean by this? We're trying to address
Pixel 9a.
I know a lot of people have some mixed opinions regarding this, but although we do really like offering this I kind of think of it as Disneyland or any other theme park. When you get into TLI, you have all these rides which you can kind of pick and choose from, like depending on whatever you want to ride or how you want to, actually enjoy the game and interact with it. But at the same time, we kind of feel that the, overall crafting, itemization, whatever it may be, might be getting a little bit overly deep and complex. So going forward, we're aiming to keep a relatively stable level of overall complexity. So, you saw this before with candles. You probably saw it this morning with Dream. I'm sure some of you have some opinions regarding that. You might
Rip Dream.
discuss that in a little bit. But yeah, it is something that we're going to have to manage going forward because, eventually if we just keep piling and piling more mechanics without coding some things that were developed very early on and aren't necessarily consistent with the current meta, it just makes things overly complex and not necessarily that enjoyable for players in our opinion. The same thing goes hand in hand. Like, we're really trying to make the game fun. So even though we're starting to embrace that overall complexity, and I'm sure a lot of you guys you play a lot of ARPGs, so I'm sure you saw TLI first coming in as kind of like a more Diablo-like kind of thing. Just really embracing that PoE kind of complexity over the years. At the same time, we do want to offer some accessibility and fun that our competitors don't necessarily do. So we're going to be doing a lot more to make the game accessible, whether that be via stuff that we have already implemented, such for example the hero builds, everything that makes the game as understandable and fast-paced as possible, so you don't have to be micromanaging a lot of Excel sheets or whatever it may be outside the game. We're going to be doing a lot more of that going forward. You've probably been using, which goes along, Clarity. A very highly requested one was actually Pack Spirit information, because the Pack Spirit system itself is so complex that not just the players, to be perfectly honest, even the development team itself sometimes has issues understanding what is affecting what, and to be perfectly honest with this, like sometimes I get a question for Crow's Corner or whatever it may be, and I ask my coworkers at the development teams, like, where is this actually taking effect? Is this actually affecting this or not? And they're like, well, we'll have to like go call the guy who actually decided on that. So yeah, we have to admit like that there was definitely a problem regarding like the clarity of many aspects to the game. And not just Max itself, but for example, a lot of players are using like third-party trackers, stuff like that. And then we're also trying to gradually implement all of that internally.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be very cool.
Yes. Where's your trust? This is going back to the joke that, you know, yeah, we're gonna mess up the game launch, everyone is gonna get free pulls. We're really trying to avoid that going forward. We're really trying to avoid, you know, stuff like, you know, the season preview having messed up body, whatever it may be. Like,
That always happens.
yeah, we're like, you know,
3 years ago, sorry.
thank you so much. You know, growing pains, we're still a very small team compared to some of our competitors, but we are putting as many resources as we can into it, and hopefully players can see it and appreciate it. And hopefully we can become more of like an industry standard title going forward. And those are our 4 main goals for the year. Now, it would be really simple if I was to tell you guys, oh, we have like this 5-year master plan and we're just gonna follow these few things. Like, no, that's not how it works, and that's honestly not how things have worked out for Torchlight. And to be perfectly honest, Torchlight doesn't have like this grand timeline that like we're committing to years and years into the future. We work on a very tight 3-month development cycle. Well, it's actually less than 3 months. And that's basically how the game turned around, because, you know, even from the game data that you guys have access to, you can see that we kind of had a launch, we kind of had a drop for 2 seasons. And then eventually, you know, TLI managed to turn things around and we are where we are. And that is basically based around very closely monitoring community feedback, server-side statistics, and really trying to stick to a very close development cycle. And if you have anything to take away from it, is that the team is basically treating each season going into it like it might be the last if things don't work out. So the team is like putting every single development hour into each season. Now,
Oh, nothing is banked.
thank you so much for coming here, and we also have very 2 special guests, which I'm sure many of you are very familiar with, and you know, they're veterans of not just TLI, but the RPG scene as a whole, so I'm sure they have a lot of interesting things to share, not just about TLI, but much more. So please welcome Keith Dog and all Tyler. Is the setup okay? It kind of feels like we're doing a game show here. Very, very thank you so much for you guys for having me, for being here. So, just a very general question, like maybe introduce yourselves, like how you guys first got into contact with TLI, how the overall experience has been.
For me, it would be, I didn't start playing till Frozen Canvas, so that was a few leagues in, but I know a lot of people had said good things about the game, like for the, you know, when it first launched in a couple seasons. So it took a while to like give it a try, and I think the first season I played like 500 hours. So I got to like SS19 or something on the first character I ever played, so gear progression and all that stuff kind of hooked me in, and the game already had a lot of content by that point, so I thought it was good.
Yeah, I saw an ad for the beta of Torchlight, and I thought it was like Torchlight 3 or something, and decided to give it a try. And then that first season, I believe it was Dark Surge, I maxed out the pet the first season. I knew I was in trouble. So, it must have been a fun time. So ever since then, like, you guys reached out to me, and you know, we're playing the game anyways. So.
Speaking of Torchlight in general, I don't know if everyone here is aware of it, but we did acquire the
Torchlight trademark, meaning that we do own the copyright right now. So that means that not only do we plan to operate the game for much longer, but it also means that we can actually do some very interesting stuff with it going forward. So now we are actually, legally allowed, because now we don't need to like do stuff like crossovers, like collaborate with other IPs, like I can't name anything specific right now, but we may be working on some stuff already, and those kind of take more time to implement.
Perfect 2 is my favorite game, so I'm so happy.
And yeah, those kind of take more time to implement because from like a juridic standpoint, it does take a very long time to get like the whole collaboration parameters down with those whether it be another game, an anime, whatever it may be. It is a long negotiation process, but we are working on it. And going back to the older Torchlight games, we might be planning about remastering them, but that is, yes. And yeah, going back to when you guys first experienced the game, like I'm curious, like what surprised you the most, like compared to other ARPGs out in the market at the time?
I think for me, it was just that you press a button to pick up the loot. I've been playing like these games for 15 years, and you have to click on all the things, and then suddenly just running around and having that quality of life is Torchlight, I think does the quality of life pretty insanely.
I agree, but I think for me personally, just because of what I like, the gear progression in the game, you constantly your gear looks a lot different. 10 hours in, 30 hours in, 50 hours in, you need to min-max that gear all the time to move forward. So it feels good to have things to chase, acquire.
So since you guys have so much experience with other titles in the genre, I'm actually very curious about how you compare things in the scene as a whole. So I'm curious, for example, what is the mechanic that TLI does, or a game design choice that you would like to see implemented in other titles, and then vice versa, like something you see in other titles that you would really like to see implemented in TLI?
Shorter campaign.
Yeah, I think early on it was it seemed kind of like you're just drawing inspiration from other games, but now there's these I've looked at these banners back here, you have Frozen Canvas, Whispering Mist, and stuff like that, which are complete games within a game where you can just do that and not do any of the normal end game stuff. I think that's for me one of the coolest things. Where I already know what the end game is in Torchlight, but they do a season where it's a completely different thing I can spend all my time in. I'd like more games to kind of do that. Where it's really surprising you can spend all your time in.
Okay.
I think I would like cube mechanics or something like that in other games. Just gambling is good in these games. And then I think the quality of life, just the lack of resistance in Torchlight, just like you said, just click one thing, loot all this stuff. Almost every other game makes you click 50 things on the ground if you want to do 50 things.
And going back to that, because you guys did mention you've been playing for over a decade right now. Not to step on us too much or vice versa, but what do you think has changed for the better in the ARPG scene as a whole, and what do you kind of miss that you used to see in older titles that you don't really see right now and you would like to see?
Right now, I think developers listen to all the players way more. It's not uncommon to you see an issue and then they'll respond on forums or in some social media posts maybe within a day, and it's changes can be seen in a week or something. Whereas before it's you don't know if you're gonna get a patch, right? You're playing Diablo 2 or something. You have no idea if you're gonna get a patch in a month or two. So I think just the feedback of the players and the communication. That could be a bad thing too, I think, but overall it's pretty impressive.
Ask if it's better.
Repeat the question.
10 years back, compared to now, what do you think is a lot better in the ARPG scene right now, and what do you think is not going so well, or that you missed from titles in the past?
Let's do the not going so well. I think every modern ARPG kind kind of suffers from like everybody just wants to rush to end game. So having like early game charm or feeling like your time isn't wasted and you're just trying to go fast as possible from start to maps or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
So that's it for me.
Okay. Like just focusing too much on acting, like not the experience.
Well, if the early game is like, if the early game is fun and people like it, then they're gonna stick around and play longer, right? So like having a good, strong first 10 hours of the game is like pretty important, I think.
Stream related. Which moment has gotten you guys the most interesting chat reaction when playing TLI?
Clicking greed on cube 3 times in a row, like something like 32 or 64 of like 1,000 FE items. So.
We love gambling.
I think it's anytime like there's like a really unique draw for that league. That's like the chase unique item that you actually find it while playing the game naturally instead of having to like go buy the auctions. But also, I mean, sometimes when you're trying to pull a pet and you get like 3 copies of the pet in one like thing, and that's like you're like, wow.
So gambling.
Okay, if you actually got to design a game mechanic for TLI, what do you like to champion the game?
Like a season.
Simple mechanic, yeah.
I think something with more gambling.
More.
No, like I don't know. I don't even know what that looks like, but like more roguelike elements, more skill trees. Yeah, so I love those things.
You know we're actually not on the store in some European countries already.
Oh,
You're trying to get us off all over.
Just put roulette right in the game.
I guess just take what Q-Dog said and maybe something like you just kill a bunch of monsters and you see the loot that you're getting, but you don't actually get it unless you clear. And if you fail, then maybe you only get like a percentage of it or something.
Next, which piece of advice would you give to the TLI devs to their face if you could? Which you can today actually, because they're going to be laughing a little bit.
I would say maybe like have more. Like a lot of other games they have like the devs do interviews and like podcasts and stuff with some of the creators. Maybe something like that, because like it's easy for like the Western creators to be like, oh, those are like Chinese devs, where it's like like there's like this barrier there, right? That'd be kind of cool, I think.
Dying like sucks. So give us more options to be tanky, especially when you get to like time mark like A+, like profound. There's some of those characters you're dying like 5 times and you just accept it. Like every time you go in.
It's hard.
Quick one, most controversial ARPG take.
Just overall take? Yes. Oh, it doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be TLI specific.
Holding down a button to sprint is like really, really annoying. And having like weird input delays is really weird. Yeah.
I don't know. Like make campaigns more fun. I'm not sure. Like honestly, I don't think I have a great answer for that. Just controversial take. Like clicking 50 times does suck. Like especially when you're like in game like mapping in a lot of games and like having to click 50 pieces of currency one by one like that. Has to go. I don't see the point of like making people click that many times.
Okay, a few quick ones. Best hero?
Like power wise, or like which one do I like? Either one. Erica, all the Ericas.
Based.
Rosa too, but not her aesthetics, just like what she does in the game. She's OP.
If you weren't streaming, what would we be doing for a living right now?
Oh, I'd be homeless. It's a pretty good gig. I'd probably be like consultant still, or like yeah.
That's interesting. I was a consultant before I got into
Some mundane office job or something, just something really simple and boring.
Yeah, I guess we would you guys like to see TLI 1 year from now?
Oh man, I would love if like every few months, like my stream, like without being asked, like just naturally would be like, hey, when's the next TLI season?
Yeah.
You know, like just like it's like there's so many games right now where you're always asking like, hey, when's the next season? When's the next reset? And right now it's kind of like I don't really get that many questions about it, so I'd love for that to organically just be like something that everyone who plays RPGs is looking forward to, and it's like it's gonna be exciting, it's gonna be fun. Like, I know that, but like it's hard to convince people of that, right now.
I think the current structure we have right now is pretty good in the game. Like it feels like we have a good flow. It's like every 3 months, and then you kind of know you get like a new hero, some new league mechanic. I feel like this is pretty good trajectory, but we're already on. I don't really have just keep doing what we're doing.
And it's really hard to get these two guys in a room with us. So does anyone in the audience have any questions? Nah, we're good then. Thank you so much, Kito and Alkaiser. And now we're gonna.
I can take over from here. Thankfully, there isn't too much for me to say, besides that we will now be having a very short 10-minute break before we go straight into our Q&A with the producer who is calling in from Shanghai, in addition to the team members here. Please feel free to go back to the snacks, use the bathroom, stretch a little, do whatever you need, and we'll see you back in about 10 minutes.
Woo! Alright. Sorry about the audio issues, guys. Making it work. Andre was really loud, and some other people were kind of quiet. I was trying to deal with the microphone as much as I possibly could. Turn it down a little bit. You guys kept saying too quiet.
One quick announcement. You guys did park on the street. It is 2-hour parking limit, so this is a great opportunity.
For me? I think the microphone's a little bit closer.
This is a great opportunity to zoom out.
Ooh. Walk this direction. Whew. Yeah, I didn't even really expect to be live streaming it 100% this way, but yeah. What does Andre's seat smell like? I don't know. I'm not gonna go find out. Show.
Hi, John. Hello.
Hi, Andre.
What up?
He's so tall, guys.
I'm not. I'm wearing heels.
What are you excited for with Torchlight, man?
Me? I'm excited about many things. I'm excited about having a job. No, I'm sagging.
What's your favorite food that you've had here so far, too? Because he's been on all the bad food.
Let's see. I would say that the most interesting thing, I wouldn't say nice, but most interesting thing was definitely Cheesecake Factory.
Oh.
It was kind of grotesque. Grotesque in a nice way. Like, very. I was like, yeah. It's been a very interesting experience. First time in the States. Everyone has been overwhelmingly positive. Like, the way that I explain it to my friends back home is like, when you're walking through GTA and you get all that NPC dialogue. That's kind of how it feels. Like,
wow.
Yeah, like you go to a gas station and it's like, hey brother, you've been hitting the same way. So I don't know, something like that. I'm still getting used to it, but I'm loving it.
How long have you lived in China?
Almost 10 years.
Almost 10 years? You were in Portugal before, or?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually discussed this in public. So I was working at a law firm in Portugal and doing business development consulting. And my company sent me to Beijing on work. And then I was like, you know what? I could see myself staying here. But to actually stay in China, you need a visa. So I quit my job. I applied for a master's degree in Shanghai. Then I stayed in Shanghai and eventually got to work in the video game industry. And yeah, that's been history. It's been,
That's awesome.
been a very long time since then.
That's super cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's like completely moved. You go to get your master's in China. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And I did it for the visa because at the time we were visa free. Now we actually are Europeans, but at the time. So this is almost 10 years ago. It was actually very difficult to apply for Chinese visa. Like, you know, if you went to like university, that is fine. You're like on a long-term student visa.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's how it's been.
And you've been our community manager since like Clockwork, I think you were saying, right?
Yeah, so that's actually an interesting one. So technically my job title at XD is operations, overseas operations. But like presenting outwards, I actually just refer to myself as a community manager because, you know, I'm the guy on camera, so it makes sense to like self-identify as a community manager, but yeah.
So, like, were you doing stuff before you were a community manager? Or?
Yes, I was actually pulled on to Torchlight very soon. So, yeah, this is also another detail that maybe people externally don't realize, but XD is kind of like an agglomerate of different studios, which is working on different projects. And I was working on some other projects at the time, and then, you know, the department lead was like, "No, Andre, we're pulling you off to go work on Torchlight." yeah, and I get there and like, "Okay, bro, you're going on camera." And yeah, that's kind of how it came to be.
Well, they're just like, you're the handsome white guy in the office. We need you to.
I'm not sure about the handsome part.
Oh.
We need a person on camera.
Twitch chat, what do we think? Is Andre the handsome white guy?
Ian is quite handsome, if you guys remember Ian.
Yeah?
Ian was the guy doing the first and second live streams.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the Chinese kid with also like a perfect American accent. Like he grew up in New York or something.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's still there, just he doesn't want to be that way.
Man, that's fine, man. I can understand. A lot of people don't want to do that.
Yeah, like being used as a public punching bag. I'm joking. I love the community.
Yeah.
Although, don't harass me so much. Don't bully me so bad.
Leave Andre alone.
Leave Andre alone. I am like a sensitive person, kind of.
Stop pinging him on Discord.
That's actually fine. I don't mind. That's actually fine. Discord is surprisingly not the harshest community.
Yeah.
Yeah, Discord is actually pretty chill. Like, they joke a lot, like, they're fine.
Yeah, I see you joking around on there too.
I guess you didn't like some of the jokes, I'm sorry.
The one time I was like, did you read the whole copy pasta?
I was like, this didn't read. Is that offensive?
I'll figure it out.
I guess I'm not like that tuned to like,
Just
just
make a video.
Hey, no, it happens. It happens.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, we're really happy to have you as a community manager. Really happy to have someone who's like communicating and talking about the game so much. So thanks so much for all you do, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
He actually does a lot as well. Don does a lot as well. He communicates actually more than me.
Oh man.
There's a reason for that, though. There's a reason for that. I get so many jokes about that. People are like, Andre's a community manager. Why isn't he communicating more? I am limited to what I can say. And there's also another reason for it, is that, and this is now very serious, like, all jokes apart, we have to coordinate content with the Chinese side of things. So everything I say on global, including this, like this is all going to be translated and restreamed to China. And if there's anything that's like Western exclusive, it's not going to end well with the Chinese community. Like they're very serious and they're going to be very upset. Basically any appearance, even a pros card that I do needs to get approved by above my pay grade. Yeah.
Yeah, there was that. We had you like do the Gemma like sneak preview, and like you got in trouble. So.
Yeah, I got in trouble for that. So yeah.
It happens, but it's kind of.
It wasn't the end of the world, but yeah, it's got to be careful with what I show.
We've been having a pretty steady cadence of like the seasons coming out. Like we could predict exactly when the next season kind of comes out.
Yeah.
But like we're gonna get a little bit more teasers leading up to the season. Like we like showcase like some of the new skills or something.
Yeah. So we're trying to expand the content team right now, and we're We've actually started working with some other departments at XC to see if they can help us increase our content output. So, I mean, we will definitely love to be doing stuff like, you know, PoE, Diablo, like, you know, they have their YouTube channel, like, leading up to a season launch, like, they have all those, like, different teasers and, like, different packaging for each content piece. We definitely want to do that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It should be done. It's just, you know, slowly increasing our work capacity. And, you know, all being perfectly honest, it's also a matter of, like, the team becoming more professional as a whole.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, like I said, a lot of us actually come from amateur backgrounds, the devs included.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like a growing process, learning things, like whether that be from the development process, marketing, content, community management, all of that.
Yeah. It's awesome. I love like how consistent you guys have been. Like, it's really nice to like 3 months in advance kind of know, all right, the season's probably going to drop on this day.
Yeah.
You know, people can take off work and stuff.
Yeah.
And
it's actually very easy to estimate. You know, you just get all the dates, like put it into whatever LLM you're using. It's definitely going to be highly accurate.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can model it probably fairly easily because you can also dump the arrival launch dates, and you can also estimate within reasonable variability what's going to happen.
do you guys like ever like consider adjusting launch dates compared to like Path of Exile?
We definitely do. We definitely do. Like, obviously, PoE is the biggest one to look out for us. I mean, not to disparage any other titles, that's not what I'm saying at all, but our biggest crossover, player base-wise, is definitely PoE, so yeah, we definitely want to avoid clashes as much as possible. But sometimes it will be inevitable, or because it's out of our control, or because, you know, they change their launch date at the latest hour. Like, yeah, we don't know if they do it on purpose.
It's really hard to move around their schedule. And then if they move their schedule after the fact,
they're like, no, guys, we're also moving ours again. We can't really work like that.
Yeah. I've liked that you guys, because of the consistency, the season has felt very complete as it comes out.
Yeah.
And I think even like this last like 2 seasons, there hasn't had to be like a big week 1 patch to kind of like fix the season.
Yeah, it's been relatively consistent. Usually what happens is that we do end up increasing drop rates or buffing a few mechanics within the first week, because from a development standpoint, the team going into the launch build always errs on the side of caution.
Yeah.
Meaning that we find it more palatable to buff a mechanic rather than doing the opposite. We would rather never have to nerf like a new seasonal mechanic unless it's like insane and absolutely broken.
I feel like that's been the case. Like, I think Outlaw was the last time where it was like it felt ridiculous, and then you guys brought it down, and then you fixed it again.
Yeah, but every single one, every other single one has been like, it's here at launch, and then we bring it like 10, 20%, like overall profitability increase, something like that. Yeah, Outlaw was the Outlaw.
Is there anything you can like tell us that you're excited for coming in the future? Give us a general hint of something.
Crossovers.
Ooh. Chat, what crossovers do you want to see? Andre discloses everything.
I can't say anything more on chat. Interesting one. So as you can see behind you, our lead producer is actually getting on live stream right now. So if chat has any questions, they can also pass them on to you. Yeah, that's the guy to ask, because, you know, if you pass them on to me, usually that's the person I'm passing them on to. So
that makes sense.
Now you don't have to go for the middleman. Well, technically you do. I guess I'm going to be helping with translation. That's the extent of it.
Well, thanks so much, Andre. I really do appreciate all you
Thank you so much for coming here.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Love meeting you in person.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much.
I hope we get to chat some more.
We definitely will.
There you go, guys. There's some Andre. Ask him why they annihilated Sage, because he's just way too good. Oh, my arm is killing me from holding that out the entire time there. Ask him to revert the Tyrant Fist Deep Space change. No. When are they going to buff Rayhan 1? He is a new cosmetic, so that's a buff enough. And there's a lot of people here just hanging out, chilling, meow, yep. Make Andre buff Erica 3. No, they're nerfing her instead. Are they the cosplayers here? So if you were here, that you could you could get a picture with them. Where can I see that dev live stream? I mean, that's gonna be a little bit. That's Don too. Yeah, we got Don too over here. We don't have any cosmetic outfits though. Don and Don Jr.
Yeah.
You guys want to say hi to Shady Broker here?
Yo, what's up, dude? What's up? MC boy.
Mr. Mind Control.
Yeah.
We love this guy. It's dog shit.
Yo.
This guy's great. Face reveal. Yeah, he's gonna start face camming for sure.
Maybe, bro. Maybe.
Yeah.
I gotta get it set it up.
I can turn it off. I would never want to turn that shit on.
People are saying, what character are we playing Mind Control on this season?
I haven't looked at everything yet, but it'd probably be Yuga too. Still, really. My heart. That's my boy.
You gotta take pictures, man.
We got
Yeah, dude. I got video footage. Everything. We gotta take pictures here too, for sure.
What if instead we just do Wilting Beam, Selena?
I gotta check that out though. No, seriously. I gotta check it out.
Cosplayers too?
Yeah.
Did you already do it?
Just streaming, man. Just streaming. Already down to 56% battery. Woo!
Hey, chat. Gotta plug in soon, chat. So
yeah.
We're gonna have to go to a commercial break. Make sure you use your Twitch Primes.
Oh my lord, paid actor.
Yep, $5.
Don't forget to use your Twitch Prime.
Oh, you heard from Alex Each himself. Mr. Moscow 5 says $5 Prime. Let's go.
Special pictures later.
Take Bezos' money. Yeah. I don't even know if I can see stuff. Oh, thanks for the Prime. It worked. Yo! Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. You saw Al Kaiser in the background? He's around here. Hey, how's it going? I'm Don. What's your name?
Soren.
Soren? Nice to meet you, man. Say hello to the stream if you want. Hello, everybody.
Now you go to the cosplayer stream there too, right?
Yeah.
We took pictures before, but you know, people might want to see again. Here you go, chat. Converted from Prime sub. How about some bits? Yo, thanks, Anti-Swipe. I appreciate that, man. I can't see any notifications for some reason. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Nope, I can only see follows. You converted from Prime sub? Yo, thanks, Brack there. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Alright, guys, so which one of these seasonal banners should I try to steal? I mean, acquire permanently. Yo, Buckin Gaming, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it, my dude. Holy sub, it's a sub trade. Oh my lord. Carjack? Trying to get the outlaw banner. I mean, it does look pretty cool. Let's go look at it. These things are freaking huge. Absolutely gigantic. How many subs do I need to recoup travel costs? Well, they're covering a large part of it, but I've already done like $100 in Uber, and so I'll probably have to do another like over $100 in Uber, so grab as much as you can and run. I didn't really pack a bag. I just put everything in a backpack. Overwhelm is pretty sick. You should strategically relocate it. Yeah, this one's pretty cool too. See that there. Just the Sage literal cutout. Yeah, I don't know how I would take that. The Vorax one's pretty cool. What season mechanic's my favorite? God of War. Probably, I don't know. I like a lot of the mechanics, man. Alex Each, big surprise. He's a big TLI gamer now. Ask them to launch the season tomorrow.
Yeah. Launch the season tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. What didn't work? You didn't get it. Yes, it is. You kind of wish you went. I almost did. Brack, where do you live? Give me your phone.
Me?
Yeah, I'll put it like it up. I almost did. Madison, Wisconsin.
Together?
No, so no TO there. Just, and then finish the rest of it. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
No caps.
No caps. Yeah. You should permanently borrow one of the character outfits. I mean, I'm gonna borrow one of the cosplayer outfits. See if we can just take them. I can wear it. Let's get close and get Don's head. There you go. What's up, AP? We got AP. We got Al Kaiser here.
No, it was people.
Good job on there, Al Kaiser.
It was 4x scaling with your nether.
Outlaw. Did they tell you that you're going to be on stage?
No.
No?
Whatever.
It was fun, man. Do you think they're going to add another cube-like mechanic?
A cube mechanic?
Or a mechanic that's like enough gambling for you to like drop cube and do something else?
I feel like they just keep making kill monster mechanic over and over. They've done that like 5 times in a row now, right?
Yeah. There's no like out of map mechanics as much anymore.
It's because Andre doesn't like them.
Yeah. He's looking into your soul? Yeah, he wants to steal your soul, guys. Vorax was the last one. Yeah, Vorax was like out of map mechanic kind of. A little bit.
Half.
Yeah. Half and half. Maybe like there'll be some. Like, I don't think there's anything with this season that's out of the map. So, which does kind of suck. Corgo's already stole your soul. All the souls, man.
How's your first live stream going?
It's going good. We have 415 viewers, so you know that's pretty crazy. Pretty insane. Not my normal numbers. Let's see if there's any snacks or beverages over here. I'll grab myself a Coca-Cola. Non-sponsored.
He's right there. He's waiting for us.
I noticed your presentation. It was like copy pasta.
Hello, Mr. Q-Dog.
Because I watched
Hey, guys.
the Chinese dub.
Because we wrote the whole thing.
Did they tell you you're going to be on the stage?
I was actually going
Yeah,
over
that was a little bit before.
Physically, any content.
Like, by the way.
Did you do a good job?
Yeah, you did a good job.
We'll try our best.
Yeah. Is there any PoE 2 mechanics you think they should put into the game?
Yeah, the one where the game crashes every half hour.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, so you're forced to take a break.
Yeah,
I like that one.
The mandatory break mechanic is pretty good
Yeah,
too.
and the one where your screen turns black for a little bit.
Oh, is that the one with the running mechanic?
No, that's a different one. That's a different
Anytime we use the running mechanic, though, I have the screen go black.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know, keep it another year. Keep it another year. It's going to be game of the year.
Game of the year? Game of a year, right?
Game of the year. No, actually, you missed out, man.
Season of a year.
This last season was actually pretty sick. I'm actually kind of sad I'm not playing right now. Yeah.
Guys, he's addicted.
I'm addicted. Yeah. I wish I could be playing right now.
Show us your hand. Are you shaking? He's shaking, Chad.
I love it. I love you too, man.
GG, please call him.
It said kiss.
Nah, my name's not Mathel, I'll tell you now.
I honestly think it's good.
Watch out. Hello, Too Sneaky. Hello, people. Good job up there, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Try my best.
Yeah, you did good. You did good. It was fun. It was nice seeing some questions up there. But they were like the hottest take. I was like, oh, Lord.
I don't know. Got a lot of hot takes.
You have this before this is over, I want to get a picture.
Yeah, sure.
You want to take it for me?
I mean, I'm probably not the best person up there.
He'll be on the scale itself.
Woo! All the boys are here. Yep, all the boys. Lots of people. Let's see if I can set the camera down here for a hot second. I have like a tripod mode. Sleepy convinced me to buy this little stick here. Oh my god, I dropped the mic. I'm so sorry, chat. Yeah. One day we will know what Fub Gun looks like. Mic drop. Who needs ears? Not me, man. Not me at all. The music they're playing is like really cutting out. The music's so loud.
Oh. Oh, your thing opens up into a little stand. That's cool.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
That's really cool. Oh, sorry.
I bought it beforehand. Let me move somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why Fub Gun wasn't here. He probably was invited or something. He just didn't want to go out. Wasn't PU? Yeah, Q Dog is unfortunately in PUE 2 withdrawal right now. I'm trying to find a spot to put this down. Okay, there we go. Maybe a little better. Oh my god, I dropped it again. This poor microphone. Go eat something, take a break. And maybe we'll take a break real quick. I'll just leave you guys here. And I'll mute the mic. Test, test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo. Three, 4. Oh my gosh, I can't get the thing to not be a stand. Oh, here we go. You're summoning the Idahoan. Where's Travic or No Name? I'm Travic. I can use the tripod for the Q&A. So the problem is that they're on, like, the stage, right? Rest my arm, and my arm was fucking dying. With Andre, I couldn't know if you could tell, but I was, like, moving my arm a lot. Where's Min Roller RPG? He's over there. Lapping it up with some guys. Which one's Fub Gun? Are we sitting right here? Right here. We have Fub Gun? Yeah, Mia's next to him. Say hi, Mia. It was just to try to get you both in frame. Oh yeah, it was kind of difficult. Andre is really tall. Andre's probably like 6'2", 6'3". Fub Gun, Mia, Milky, yeah. I think Milky is in China, so. Yeah, it's pretty cool seeing other people. There's a lot of people who are just like Torchlight fans. Cosplayers are really cool. Yeah, Mia couldn't make it. So which Ben is it that's in China? Is it like Ben underscore the POE guy or a different Ben? Oh, Godlike is checked in. Ben underscore. Dag. I didn't think Ben underscore played. Bigger is better, Ben? Gotcha. Hey, the race last time, did we ever find out who the winner was for that? I bet on Ben. I should ask Q-Talk about it. Q-Talk, whatever happened to your race? Where was it? Yeah, I mean, Al Kaiser's been playing for a long time. And that was Matt Hill. I like Matt Hill. He's a good guy. There's Big Ben. Yeah, this is in NA. We're in LA right now. Hanging out in LA, a whole bunch of people. Will there be a next year? I mean, maybe. Look who it is. It's Mr. Alex Each. How's LA? How's the weather out here in LA?
It's warm.
It's pretty warm. God Gamer Alex Each. Let's go.
It's like 90.
Yeah?
I think so.
Are you going to start Irish 2 next season or Rosa 2?
One of two.
One of these two.
Most likely. I was thinking of Thea 1 also. What are you going to start? New character?
New character.
Do you enjoy Terra?
Not really. I'm actually terribly scared of how Terra's going to be.
You should ask Kill Terra for tips.
Well, there's multiple types of Terra, so there's like a damage over time Terras, there's hit Terras now.
Alright, I'm not playing that.
It's crazy. There's like 5 different types of Terra now. So yeah, probably the Comet Terra looks pretty cool.
Oh, the Comet one looked pretty cool, yeah.
So I'm pretty hyped about that.
There was like a support for that too or something?
Yeah, this makes it shoot a whole bunch, so
yeah.
They're probably super popular and overexpensive. We'll spend 1,000 FE on the supports.
Don will make the guide, so you'll have to spend 2 times more.
Sure. I mean, Alex here got his Mana Stacker gloves like day 1 or something, so.
Yeah, I'll still get them day 1, right, from the Deep Space.
It's pretty crazy that they're like putting it in Deep Space.
Yeah. So the armor gloves are now only in the Clockwork, so you can't get them. Manasek Lumps in Deep Space, so you can't really get them. Because they don't like archetypes that make you inherently tanky.
Yeah.
And broken.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Best for the game.
We need to see TLI DB numbers for Shotgun and other things to figure out how good they are. Yeah.
They didn't post the TLI DB stuff yet?
Yeah, we need the strength stacker stuff to get to strength stacking. So yeah. I wonder what builds are going to be good for Deep Space to farm up this shit.
Iris 2?
What?
Iris 2?
We're here to hear, chat. Everybody should play Iris 2. Iris 2 walks into the end game. If only I could hold Andre hostage and make them release it. I'll go ask him. We can go ask Andre if they can release the season now. Message deleted. What are your message deleting? I can't see. All I can do is delete you or ban you for life.
Let me ban him.
All I see is timed out. What are you guys doing? Stop it. I just vanish command.
Right. Time to remind everyone to use the Twitch Prime of this awesome streamer.
Oh my god. Right here, Alex Each, she's going to start streaming Classic League. Guys, would you love to see Alex Each stream some Classic League of Legends?
Some classic TLI Infinite?
Yeah. Message deleted by Alex Each. Yes, get the boys back together. Do you talk to any of the old guys from your old teams?
I talked to a couple of them, but it's really hard to even play together because they're in Europe and I'm in the US. Mm-hmm. League is not that friendly for latency.
Oh yeah, very, very rough. Yeah, that's Alex Each. She's going to be playing some classic League of Legends. Subscribe to his YouTube, man. It's going to be crazy.
All right, time to run.
Yeah. Good chatting, man.
Valley itself, because it's something that's been brought up many times.
So just get good.
Basically,
Okay.
and they're going to make the get good part more accessible.
Yeah, okay.
Which is kind of goes back into the whole, like, more build accessibility, like more ring and more stuff like that.
I have no problem telling people to get good.
Yeah.
That's easy. I'll walk you through getting good. I'll show you how to get good. I don't care. You tell me get. I'm gonna tell them to get good. All right.
So I've been doing the game since basically. Like Clockwork. And I got that question like every single.
I believe it. I believe
it's
it.
Like, when are you guys like gonna make the transition smoother? Like, when is it gonna get less punishing for players on like T70?
I got a guy free to play in the chat, 100% free to play. He's tiered SS20 on 7 different characters farming snow papers, which is fine. He loves it. But it's crazy because there's so many people. I can't play the game. I don't got a pad. I don't got this. I make no money. And I got this one guy. He's got proof. He like streams in my Discord. You can see he's paid for nothing. And he's blasted. And there's another guy, Onyx, Selena and Jordan. The guy was crying this morning. I'm gonna see if we can fund crowd raising the new Selena. He's 100% free to play again, and he cruises no problem.
I'm like afraid to get the
Meow.
It's not just like a TLI specific thing, but like
They
like any art.
What?
Is there still people answering to the meow?
Yeah, does someone say meow?
Yeah. Hi, Sleepy.
Okay. And then with the season, now let me get on my alt like nothing. Like let me see how far I can get on like this like vanilla ass account.
Well, that's why. So, like, when I first started watching creators in the TLI space, and I started with him. No, there's no surprise, right? Not because we're on camera, but the amount of information in NA is so rough that I spend. If you don't have a video, I go to Billy, and I don't speak Chinese at all. So, like, it's a pain in the ass to try to find something. I actually got a buddy who I make a deal with in PoE. And I'm not saying what I give him in PoE because that would be RMT, but I got a buddy who will scour Billy to like try to find information because we don't have it.
So we need an app to like translate Billy for us.
No, we just need us to start doing more.
You wanna, So this is actually an interesting thing. We actually paid people before to like translate videos from Billy and post them. on YouTube, and the result was actually extremely underwhelming.
Wow.
So that was when I was brought in to, create what is currently the creator program, as we know it, which, in my opinion, has been much more effective.
The creator program for this game is super dope, by the way. Insanely good.
Yeah.
I know people complain, and I'm always like, you guys are crazy, because I've never played any other game that actually does so much for the creators. It's very, very nice.
Yeah, and in my opinion, it's just much more effective, whether it be from a communication point of view, whatever it may be, than just us being translating Bilibili content, because it doesn't communicate the same way. From an algorithm point of view, it doesn't get promoted by YouTube or whatever platform it may be. So it makes much more sense for us to be supporting creators where they're organically doing that content. And
I'll tell you, it's fun. Making Torchlight content's fun. It's such a different approach. The only thing I wish we had, and I know this is going to suck to say, but you're so used to, when you play Path of Exile, having Path to Building. If you guys figured out how to put a Path to Building inside of Torchlight, oh my god. Because it's so good. You go to the testing dummy, number go up, you're thrilled. But to see sometimes seeing things in POV is really nice.
Yeah.
So
we get a lot of third-party program questions. Is there any chance the FE tracker is going to get integrated into the game?
it's under discussions, but there are very mixed opinions about it in the team itself. So.
For me, I'm like, it either needs to be banned or be official.
Yeah. That's kind of where we stand right now. And I mean, it was actually banned at first. I don't know if you know that.
I did not.
When it first came out, in the China developed the FE tracker, the original FE tracker, and it was banned like within 2 days. And the reason and the reason for it being banned was because it was actually pulling from certain server-side data, which wasn't supposed to be accessible. So it was actually pulling some more sensitive information that could compromise player privacy and stuff like that. So we had to ban it right away. And then the team was like, okay, look, what if we just take all the sensitive information out so that like we can guarantee player privacy, but like for now we just let this thing run until we decide what to do with it. And that's kind of the limbo where we are right now. It's like this thing exists, we do not have an official stance on it, but we did make the effort to make sure that the trackers are now safe. They're not going to be pulling private client-side information. Like, it's safe to use, and
but it's still a third-party program.
Yes.
That's like one of the things I dislike when I play other games. I'm like,
it's having to use third-party programs.
Download the game, download the POB.
Yeah, download a bunch of like, yeah. I sadly cannot commit to an answer right now because we internally do not have like an official stance on it.
You heard it here, folks. They're gonna do it. Just kidding. They didn't say that.
Historically speaking, it would be very likely that we do eventually implement third-party tools into the game, but at this point, really.
It's nice to have everything in the game and not have to go to 13 other things.
Because we do have loot filters, but like loot filters haven't really gotten much update.
Yeah.
Can we get some
more
loot
Dawn
filter
scream? More Dawn screaming.
Can we get some loot filter updates and upgrades too? Because
that's actually been mentioned. It's going to be part of the QA.
Okay, I'm going to keep asking about it because I make the filters and I go crazy.
Without you, buddy.
So yeah. Chat wanted me to come over and tell you that they want me to kidnap you to start the season early. They want it already. Is that possible? Can you start it tomorrow?
We've started it a bit earlier before for technical reasons, but we're talking like minutes earlier. No.
All right, chat, you heard it. We're getting a minute early.
No, I don't think we've ever actually even discussed moving a season after it's been declared. Like, it's never been in the realm of possibility because so much stuff that goes around the season launch, whether it be technical, marketing, everything that involves streamers, creators, marketing bits, it's so fixed that now we can't move it. not feasible at all.
Makes sense. Are we going to have another Torchcon next year in America?
We are definitely going to have another large Torchcon Shanghai. So those have been very successful, and those are going to be continuing to occur as they are. And next year, we are for sure going to have another NA event. And the question is, will it be a small gathering like this one is, or will it be a larger scale event?
Okay.
So right now, as far as the scale of the events go, the largest one is Shanghai, which is like the OG event, then Korea, which is like slightly smaller, and then this one, which is like the smallest and like our newest one. And maybe we'll scale it up to like a Korea level of things before like going.
How many people were at Korea?
I think Korea's like around 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
We probably have like 40-ish people here?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Kind of like give you guys
But like here for us, it's like more of a, it's a convention center kind of thing. Like Korea does go for like a more like fleshed out environment kind of thing. And that might be the next step for us before, going full
That's cool.
Shanghai Torchcon. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were asking about this event because it was kind of like a little bit last minute, it felt.
Yeah.
And so like having a little bit more time heads up, so people can like plan their schedules.
It was actually also quite last minute for us. Like the team was actually very undecided about it because we were like, should we just focus the entire team on Shanghai? Because in past seasons I was actually working at the Shanghai Torchcon. So holding another one means that you have to split a lot of the team and manpower. But at the end, like everyone was like, "No, let's give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Like, let's make the extra amount to see that we can guarantee like at least season preview and whatever. Like, go okay, patchnos go okay, and we can still do something additional." And it's kind of the plan going forward, like incrementally do more content or events.
Now, was the Shanghai event basically covering the same kind of content that we got here, or did they get like more like future planning kind of stuff?
No, it is basically the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like last year in Shanghai, we got like to see the new models, the graphical update. You guys teased that Traveler was going to go away, but Traveler's still here. I'm still like, this is going to be the season. Traveler's gone. Enjoy Traveler while you can, boys. Like, when's Traveler coming? Or when's Traveler leaving?
Well, what I can tell is that the coverage, the way that we approach it right now is that the coverage for all communications and events is coordinated.
Okay.
So I would say that the main reason for attending this over Shanghai Torchcon will be language, geographical conveniency, and also getting to hang out with other like local creators.
Yeah.
And the same applies to like season preview or whatever it may be. Like the reason to watch me is that it's English, and the reason to watch Chinese is that you can watch it a couple of hours earlier and you get a girl in a dress. You're not getting me in a dress. I'm sorry about that.
How many subs to get you in a dress?
Bye.
You heard it here, chat. 3,000. Thanks very much, Andre.
Feel free to keep chatting. We're still figuring out some things.
Oh. We're hanging out, man.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you guys all get photos of the cosplayers?
Oh, yeah.
Did you all eat? No, who didn't eat? Got my eyes on.
Does he know AI exists? No. What's AI?
Nice.
How many subs get DonTheCrown?
Toothpick Stanleys and heroes.
Yeah, I did a co-stream on this guy's channel earlier today. I just like walked over to his hotel room.
You actually dragged a chair over.
Yeah, I dragged a chair into his hot, stinky hotel room. His air conditioning does not work.
Not needed. It's a real man.
The plans on expanding and updating the wiki. You mean like the in-game help? Man Musk, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mr. Man Musk. So they're setting up here. We have like the lead dev on a Zoom call.
It's a game.
My flight's at 10 o'clock.
But yeah, we're just hanging out, man. Hanging out. Man-child. Hey, leave Aaron alone, man.
What'd he say?
Man-child.
That's right.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Let's see. Hold up here. Summary of tips.
Oh, jeez. He's handcuffed.
Even though it's like power bank on that thing, how is it still running?
Good phone. 47% batteries though.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a Pixel 9a. Close all background programs. I'm just a little bit worried here. Yeah, I don't really know if I can. Okay, everything else is closed. I'm gonna see if this works. No. I'll probably have to restart the stream. Yeah. Allow picture in picture. Yeah, that looks like all it gives me.
Alright, who is collecting all the little standy things? Because I would be doing it right now. All the little toothpicks and the cupcakes, we got one person. Anybody else? You guys are missing out. Okay, I see one. Okay. I keep seeing all the different little heroes, and I'm like, that would be mine. That would be mine. And, no, I already have that one.
Where's the Carino one?
You're gonna piss me off. Stop bringing up Reno 1, right?
You're the one that keep bringing it up.
Reno 1 needs love.
Alright, well thank you guys so
You
much
saw
for
black
coming
screen?
back. That was like the perfect organized like return.
Yeah,
You
she
guys
does.
sensed it. I know you did. But the team here in Los Angeles has prepared a wonderful Q&A between our team here as well as our producer in Shanghai. It is a very early morning for our producer here. So I have a few things that I'll run through really quick. I'll start by briefing you on what this Q&A entails and how we'll go about doing it to make sure that the team can answer in the best way possible. As they are currently live and preparing to answer the questions you have, I would like everybody to do two things. One, wait your turn when somebody raises their hand and we call on them. Please don't speak over them, don't try and rush. We will try and get to as many of you as possible, especially because we probably have about 30-40 minutes of this Q&A, okay? I promise we will do our best to get to all of you, so just make sure to be that. And then, making sure I've checked everything off here. And whenever our team is ready here, I will have anybody else who's going to be joining our Q&A panel join us. I don't know, we'll see that. But for any time, have you guys thought up your questions already? You had some time to do that, yes? Everybody got your question in your mind?
They're on my
Do you
phone.
want to ask everything? Yeah, good. All right, we ready? I'm going to invite
They're
the team
all
members
on my
who will be
phone.
partaking in Q&A up here with me. Is there anybody in the LA team that will be joining me on the stage? Yes, beautiful. That would probably be preferred. Thank you. I cannot speak Chinese. All right, well, we get started. Let's see some hands. Who would like to go first? Yes, or do you know? This is just so our producer.
Very straightforward question. I see that there is a lot of characters that are being reworked to work better with the new seasons. I'm asking myself when Tea 2 will get the same honor to be finally worked on.
听懂了吗？还是需要我翻译一下？过来。我是有。
You should hold the phone. That's perfect.
就是玩家的问题是我们现在不是在重做很多那个角色的模型嘛，然后玩家想问的是喜爱2什么时候也会有一个新的这个重做新的模型这样。
Yes. Yeah, that's we can hear you.
I wish I could be here in Los Angeles, but I just through the video call I can be here. And as
大概的日期吗？或者就比如说现在VR 就是 CR 的这个进度大概如何？还是说现在还不能归完？
I should make sure I will check that in which season, but each season will have 3 characters. Yeah, it's our plans.
Okay, we can commit to
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Next question. Yes, over here.
In regards to the mechanic bloat, are there plans to address like the void chart point creep kind of issue where you don't have enough points to really mix and match, or with like the auto pack spirit swap pages, if there's plans to add more to address that as well?
就是现在的天赋点，就是这个总量，异界天赋点的总量会不会增加？然后这个宠物的自动强化的这个配置会不会也增加？
At first, the total
What?
Yeah, the general points. Yeah.
Yes.
I think we want to increase in recently seasons because we just want to you can play 1 or 2 or 3 mechanics in one map, but if you have more and more, you should play more mechanics in one time, and that will make the economics increase a lot, and will become and be more complex. So that's the first question. The second one is if you watch our preview review, we just add the auto-loot, auto-change the pad page. So make sure you cannot change the pad page, and the pad also can affect. I think that way will make it much easier. You do not have a lot of the pages and to switch by your hand. It's or to change it. But if it's not still enough, we will maybe add more pages for creators and mechanics. The later season, all of the pad which want to make it can be auto switch.
Thank you.
All right, wonderful. Next question. In the back.
Hello. I know Black Cell has gotten some love recently with the memories, but I'm asking, is there a reason why in Profound the rewards for the player do not increase respective to Time Mark 8?
就是关于这个Dark Cell 是黑潮，对吧？关于黑潮的掉落，为什么到那个幽水它不会随着K8的这个进度去调整或者增加这个掉落？就是没有一个明显的体感。
I think the U8 it will increase, but it's not hugely good because we want to keep some mechanics can run rates well in K8 or U8. If it increases a lot in U8 or deep space, then you cannot play and earn a lot in the K8. A lot of the output will come from deep space, and the price will drop a lot. So if you just from the K8, you cannot earn a lot. So I just want to have some balance because the deep space can run most of the mechanics. So we just make sure some of the mechanics can run in K7 or K8.
Just a quick note. K8 is time arcade, and U8 is profound.
All right. Next question. Yes, right here in the middle. You're gonna get your steps in today.
Yes. Hi. I'm curious if there are plans to attract new non-ARPG players to the TLI and get them into the ARPG genre, either through things like collabs, maybe co-op content, or even things like a guild self-found.
就是我们现在有没有打算去扩圈，就是可能去抓一些不一定是 ARPG 的核心玩家，然后哪怕是通过一些新的玩法，就比如说什么 team play 之类的，或者哪怕是通过跟其他的 IP 去合作这样子的。
Actually, in previous I just have a small speech and share. We will have some cooperation with other IP and bring the other IPs hero in Torchlight world. It's maybe it's a famous IP you will see later. As a second question, and the first question, I think we just try to attract the different kinds of the players, but I think our gameplay is hard. It's not a casual game. It's not an easy game. So our core gameplay came from Diablo-like. It's build, casual build. It's loot and freedom, and so it's not easy to attract the different other kinds of players. We just want to. The first thing is just focus to make the core players can play quite well. I think the numbers of that kind of players are huge. We just few of them just came to play and test our game. So it is also have a lot of the potential to attract the core players.
所以就是可以理解为还是先服务好核心玩家，对吧
？Yes, I think it is.
Yeah. Okay. So the main point of view from a design and management standpoint is that we're really trying to focus on appeasing core players. That's our main goal. Like we really want to appease actual ARPG players. And the main goal is to get a more reputable standing within the genre itself, so that we can attract more like serious RPG players, maybe from other titles. But we probably won't be looking at more casual players because we don't think we can feasibly bring them in. It's probably not worth the development.
Yeah, that was a great question. I love the answer. Yes, go ahead. I think I still go. Yes, right in the middle here.
One of the things with the one of the things with the campaign is that some of the new characters have like very good treasure troves, and they have a lot of like good rewards in them, whereas other characters have items in their treasure trove that they can't even necessarily use or would ever even want. They just feel very outdated. Is there any plans to update these treasure troves so that all characters kind of have a good kind of leveling experience? Because if you look at like Thea 3, for example, has insane treasure troves all the way through. Is that something we can see in other heroes as well?
I forgot to say treasure trove. I'm gonna try.
现在就是前期嘛，就是玩那个主线的时候，不同英雄的那个 treasure trove 的奖励的那个水准掉落是完全不一样的。那可能就是你要选不同的英雄，你前期的那个掉落的体验就是完全不一样。这个有没有调整的打算？
Just because of all of our audience. We will just take care, and if there is anything, have some bad feelings about some kind of the characters, we will change it. And I'm very glad that you can give some details just to Andrew and send back to me which character, which heroes in the episode do not mix very well, and we will watch that.
Yeah, so basically the team doesn't have a lot of feedback regarding the campaign in general or treasure trove, so basically just pass it on to me and I'll pass it on to you.
That's perfect to hear. And that was a great answer. All right, I believe we have somebody right in the back behind you. Perfect.
I actually have 2 questions. Are there any plans for any deep space maps, and will there ever be a console import?
2个问题，一个是现在对于声控的图有没有什么打算？比如说什么新增的声控的图等。然后第2个问题是后续会不会做主机？就是会不会像什么 PS5啊之类的这样子？
The deep space, I think it's a good question. We will maybe add some more maps, and you can build in different seasons, maybe different maps. And there is only 5, I think it's not enough. And the second question, I currently only in my policy, there is no plan for PS5 or Xbox because there are a lot of the feedback about that. Maybe people talk about that, but it's not very strong feedback about it. So many of the players want that, and give me the feedback, and we will put it forward. And I think there is 2 issues in the PS5 or Xbox. The first thing is the UI and the controller. They did redesign a lot, especially the controller. We do not they are did a lot of redesign work. The second one is the PS5 or Xbox players maybe do not like the pad. Spend money, so I think those 2 steps should handle.
Yeah, so basically there's not enough demand to justify console port at the time, and possibly if there's enough demand eventually, then maybe it might be under consideration. It's under financially makes sense to port it, and also because as it stands, it would probably not be a very ideal console port, because of the whole UI UX experience.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. I couldn't imagine trying to reprogram an entire thing to a different console, etc. But very cool. All right, next question for we have one right over here. I guess we're making our way that way first. Over the flash.
Hi, I was wondering if the Magnificent and Noble supports are on the radar as like something that might change, because it feels like they keep getting like ridiculously expensive, and now there's like every time there's new skins or new skills, excuse me, the odds of getting any specific support is going down, and then that's just get one, and then you still have to like level up the support. So yeah, I was wondering if there was any like thoughts about maybe making an acquisition of those different looking forward.
就是玩家认为现在这个辅助技能的一个是它的获取的方式就是很难嘛，然后这会导致它的市场价就很容易失控了。那我们对于这个问题有没有什么打算？就是可能这么把它的稀缺度或者它的市场价稍微控制在一个玩家认为比较合理的一个范围内，这样子吧。
It's a good question, and we noticed that, especially some very strong BD or strong skills, a lot of players play that, and their price is very high. your skills increase and make its price cheaper. But in the other hand, is part of the balance. You know, if you use not strong or maybe lot of the players use their skill, you will buy the skills very cheap. And if you use so strong skills, that will very dear. So it's kind of the balance you need to kind of build.
Thank you.
Perfect. We have someone in the front row over here. Right here in the middle patch.
Okay. I'm wondering, would you be open to patched out transparency whenever a league mechanic is nerfed, either mid-league or in between leagues? And in the cases where a league mechanic is nerfed, would you be open to allowing players to refund any loot pets for that mechanic, maybe an itemized token where they could choose a different mechanic of their choice that hasn't been nerfed?
就是玩家想问的是，如果我们削弱一个赛季玩法，然后玩家会认为他购买过的这个宠物就是受到很大的影响，我们有没有一个，就比如说允许退款或者换成某一种货币，这样直接去兑换一个别的比较合适的一个宠物的这么一个打算？
He's laughing.
Actually, in recent past 10 seasons, we just will switch the edit. We just bring back the whole mechanic, the build system of the mechanic. We will let you switch the pad. In each season, the season pad, we will nerf in this season because in the it's kind of a nerf because in the new season the mechanics you can free to play each map, everybody will play it, and because his specific output is not worth a lot of money because all of the players can produce them, so it's not real. So we add another FE in the new season mechanics, so it's kind of strong. And in the next season, you maybe you need any part of the players play it, and they need to buy the combat and to play the. So it's kind of the nerve, but it's we just make the game can run another season because of the mechanics or build system is as strong as the new season. The economics and the characters and ability will grow so fast. So it is our goal is to make the new season is attractive. So when we make the new season, the mechanics and the new system is attracting. It's just like you. This is a special season. You can feel the new content and it's only exists in this season. And in later season, we will reduce the ability. We will open the switch pad even until we just cut all the mechanics or build systems.
Okay.
So, sorry.
Okay, so basically, as it stands, we're only going to allow for transfers if we do remove the mechanic or the progression system behind it altogether.
Great. You know what? It's worth asking. We all do this. All right,
Okay, so I have a question about minions. So they added model last season in only drops in a specific map. Also, you have it drops between 1 or 3 modifiers. So the 1 modifier is very weak. You want the 3 modifier, and because it only drops in a specific map in a region that people don't farm a lot, there were basically none of them to be able to be purchased in the market. So my question will be, is this something that is going to be addressed at some point? Or one of the things that I think somebody mentioned is that it would be nice if you could like do the thing that you do with Canvas where you 3-to-1 them, where you get some dust that you can use to gamble for modules.
I'm trying to figure out how to say modules.
Specters. Specters, yeah.
I think anyway, we will watch about this. We just launched the modules last season, and each season we will review the new things. We just bring to our game, and we will watch the price. Player can buy it, and this thing is strong enough, and we will do some of the adjustments about that. But in our design, I think there's three modes. If you draw all of them, can very good. It's not cheap. It's not cheap because it's we want to make someone real, and so and you can sell the ones you not shoot for you, or you can buy some real ones, and so not to gamble it for the time. But we will still watch the data to make sure that it can work as real.
All right, well, thank you so much. I just want to let everybody know we have about another 10-15 minutes of questions, so if you have any in mind, make sure you're into it. I'm going to ask the Denver person next. There you go.
Well, directly inspired by reading the patch notes this morning and a question asked earlier, I would like to know what goes into the decision-making process for choosing to remove a mechanic altogether. I had this question come to mind when you guys did it with a turn a few seasons ago. But I wasn't as affected directly back then as I am now. Game is very close and dear to my heart, and I would at least like to know, what causes the mechanic to run its course.
就是我们现在不是可能会定期的去删掉那些之前的玩法嘛？那我们是怎么去评估是那个系统或者那个玩法要被去掉的这样子吧？
So the first we just want to remove some mechanics players do not like, just to keep some mechanics around very well. And we want to just remove some mechanics that cannot remove a lot of the build possibilities. So some is a poor feature about the build we will keep. So there is a lot of normally of the build cannot be affected. I think we will just that's why we think about that.
Okay, perfect. All right, I believe we only have time for one more question. I was mistaken by the 10-15 minutes. I apologize. That is my fault. You can get mad at me later. Does anybody want to take that last question before I hand it out?
I have a question.
Yes, all right, one more. Okay, this will be our last one.
So I wanted to ask you by chance there were any plans to make it so that people that want to play a little bit longer the game, like past the first month of the release of the season, can get more easily FE, so that we can test out builds and similar, maybe a small event together with the hardcore, so that we can test out things. So, people that are not very interested in hardcore can still play the game and enjoy it with new characters, even though the market,
is way lower at that time.
这个可能有的玩家，相当于已经把这个赛季就玩通了嘛，就是可能已经过了1个月这样子。其实现在玩家会觉得没有什么事情可玩，然后其实因为当那时候市场其实已经有点多落了嘛，就是可能也没有什么东西去上架之类的。那再加上整体的 FE 的掉落也降低了嘛，那其实玩家到这个时候没有太多的机会去体验一些新的系统，或者去体验新的角色等等等等。那我们对这个事情，就是可能对赛季中后期的这个活跃度或者能玩的事情有没有什么想法？
First, we are season game, so I think it's a common issue, and because our game is the core game, players maybe more than 10 hours in the first week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So I think it's good you player can play this game and you beat all these things, and you can have some risk. You can also balance the game at night. But in the other hand, I think it's we want to take game the players more content they can play and experience. So this season we add the view of the challenge. You can beat and you can do other more things, and you can compete with the other people in his leadership. So,
Oh no, we were so close to the end.
He's back. He's back.
Oh, we're back.
We still make the game clear and not to the green shirts. There's different players. Some is not so hardcore. I don't know what's the 20 scroll challenge is also very hard for many players. We do not want to just give the high treasures in just in later and make everybody should cheese them and give them a lot of treasures. I just want to make our game have more content. You can experience you reach, but not so much of the pressure.
So basically, yeah, we're going to try to keep adding in-game challenges, like in-game, whether it be like for a chess rule or something like that. But also in part, the game is what it is. It's a seasonal RPG, so we kind of have to accept that the waves in player base and market behavior and the availability of items or whatever it may be, it's just it is what it is. It's a seasonal cycle. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
All right, well, unfortunately, that is all the time we do have for the Q&A. I do want to give the producer 2 seconds to say goodbye, and thank you to all the hunters who are currently here. So if you want to say goodbye, go right ahead. Bye.
Today I'm excited to be here to communicate with all of you directly. I think it's your passion to make it happen. We can have the first listen, the party, even it's very huge, but I think it's a good start, and I very just appreciate your passion and to help us to introduce our game, and we will work hard to make our game play game better and better, and you can give your advice to us, and we will look at it seriously. And have Andrew, this is the first English.
Well,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Johan, for being on.
Thank
you for waking up so early.
Yeah, thank you so much for waking up early. Thank you. Big round of applause for Chrissy. All right. Well, with the Q&As now complete, we will be moving on to our very last lucky draw, even though Mike doesn't want it to end. The process will still be the same, except that I will also get to pick an additional winner, meaning that we will have 3 lucky winners this time. I would like to welcome back to the stage Erica and Lashley, our cosplayers, to help bring the gifts.
This is it.
Big round of applause for them. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You ready? Woo!
Alright. I'm gonna get that lovely lucky box over here. Alright, since this is our last one, I'm gonna everybody get a really good drum roll going. Ready, ready, Number 4. Congratulations.
AP.
AP got it.
Erica, just go ahead.
That's rigged.
Number 9. Oh, congratulations. All right, and our very, very last one. I'll hold that for you. Go ahead, Jerry. All right, big drum roll for the last one. All right, and it is number 10. What is number 10? Perfect. Collect your prize, and while I do have all of the hunters gathered very close to the stage, I have one quick request for you. Can you please all join me for a big group photo? I'm gonna have the staff come in, everybody. I want all of us to be in this group photo together. All right, everybody come close, come close, come close. Where do our photographers want us? Where? You guys want us in front of Torchlight, actually? Do you want us in front of this? Do you want us in front of here? Oh, okay. All right. Yes, can we get everybody seated close, standing close? They want to take it this way with the banners in the back. So we're gonna get everybody crammed into the center here. So take seats, stand around people. We get you guys as close as possible.
With your string line.
Stay behind people. We want to try and keep it as center as possible here.
Chat wants to be in there.
Yeah, if you guys want to sit in the front row, feel free. We're just gonna get everybody as close as possible.
Chat, you guys are going to be in the photo.
Whatever you want.
Almost. Yeah.
Everybody close, everybody close.
We'll be like,
If you're tall in the back, you guys can sit today. Feel free to sit, guys, so everybody can be seated. Just make sure that
you're a good height.
close to the center.
Huh? You're a good height
You
right
guys want to
there.
stand? I'm gonna have you guys go to the back. There you go. Yep. Anybody who's close to the front, we're gonna have you guys sit down so people in the back can get close.
Mhm.
Alright, photographer, make sure
You want to sit on my lap?
You guys will get a
Nah, I'm good.
Alright. Make sure you see everyone. Yeah. Wow. Can we squeeze in a little bit? I promise nobody's gonna bite me. Hold your hands a little. Can everybody get in the photo? We got it? Alright. Oh, more. We're very intimate now. Everybody knows. You guys should know each other's sense by now. Alright. You ready to talk, Chris? Everybody say Torchlight!
Torchlight.
Alright, one more time, guys. Torchlight!
Torchlight.
You guys have no energy anymore. Come on, guys. One more. 3, 2, 1.
Torchlight!
That was awesome. Thank you guys so much. It was wonderful having you guys. Alright. So, alright. I got one last thing to say. So the team has kindly prepared a bunch of things. So if you guys want to grab a snack, anything like that, make sure to do that. I do want to say there are goodie bags. So before you leave, please ensure that you do grab those. And if there was anything missing, just let our staff know and we'll be sure to ship it to you guys, okay? Will you be doing videos? Feel free to take more photos of the backdrop, whatever you guys please enjoy. Thank you so much, hunters.
Woo! Well, there we go, guys. That's Torchcon.
Going the IRL streamer.
Yep, me and Alex East are going to go to the food market after this. We're going to get some food, man.
That's the next stream, food stream.
Yeah, yeah, man. me the thing. All right. Well, it's been 2 hours and 45 minutes, so probably gonna wrap up here so I can, I don't know, do stuff. Twitch drops drop for everybody. I don't know. Mr. Andre.
What up? Twitch drops?
Yeah. Well, people are asking about Twitch drops. What's the deal with them?
Is there an issue?
Like 95. People are getting to 95% or something.
Huh. Let me ask. Yeah, I'll get back to you guys ASAP.
How long have you been speaking Chinese?
Almost 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, a long time. I have to ask the team in Singapore because they're the people who set up the Twitch drops.
Okay.
I'll get back to you guys ASAP. Is it because the duration wasn't long enough?
Yeah, the live stream.
Okay.
One more quick request for everybody. If you guys did just get your goodie bag, our staff would love to take a photo of you guys in front of the Torchlight.
Okay, I'm going to cut the stream there, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming out. I'm going to go unplug, and my battery is getting kind of low now, so much love. Thank you much for being here. My only live IRL stream. I hope you guys had a good time. Maybe we'll do some more of this stuff in the future. I'll go touch some grass. But thanks so much, guys, for being here. Really do appreciate you. Hop on the Discord, Expedition Discord, if you want to know when we're going live again. I'll be flying out tomorrow morning. We'll probably come home, talk a whole bunch of Torchlight stuff, probably go and play some more Relink, because I'm really enjoying that as well. And just like having a blast. And very much looking forward to this season. Selena 2 looks really interesting. There's a lot.